On behalf of the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, I'd like to thank Barbara Spreckman and the Prevention Council of Mercer County for having me here today. And special thanks to Dean Campbell for offering the facilities here at Rider University. It is truly a spectacular venue. I'm pleased to be here today as part of this very important conversation concerning marijuana legalization. At the outset, I have to say that I'm not an expert on marijuana, and I haven't conducted any research in the area of the effects of marijuana on individuals. My information and knowledge concerning marijuana is drawn from reading the pre-sentence reports of defendants who come through our system, from being a former municipal prosecutor, from reading the recently published Rocky Mountain High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Report called The Legalization of Marijuana in Colorado, The Impact, as well as information that I've received from the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office Special Investigations Unit. The true experts on this topic are Dr. Sabat and Dr. Nathan, and fortunately they're here today to talk to you. Because as the folks in my office will tell you, I'm not an expert on anything. And where I'd like to begin today is just about some trends with marijuana here in Mercer County. The prices for marijuana here in Mercer County have dramatically increased. Low to mid-grade marijuana is selling for between $1,500 to $2,800 per pound, while high-grade marijuana is selling for about $5,000 a pound. It's an extremely lucrative market. High-grade marijuana has become more and more prevalent throughout the county, and it is becoming the drug of choice with teenagers due to its availability as well as the high TCH levels. These TCH levels are being produced because of legalized farming techniques in several of the states where marijuana is legalized, as well as breeding new strains of marijuana. There's a new trend that's coming on, and that's with hash oil, also known as honey oil, wax, and hair. This is the most potent and sought-after marijuana product here in Mercer County. Seizures in this area have dramatically increased. Hash oil is made from high-quality marijuana, which is then dissolved with a solvent. The marijuana solvent mixture is heated to dissolve the solvent, leaving behind the oil, which is very sticky and partially solidified. Explosions have occurred during this process, during the dissolving process, including a recent explosion in the city of Trenton. Just a small quantity of the hash oil produces a high that will last for several hours. Now, over the years, as in the county prosecutor's office, I've had the opportunity to review the pre-sentence reports of defendants who are coming through the system. It's not uncommon to see that the defendants had used marijuana in their youth. Not all marijuana users go on to use other drugs, but many other drug users, the cocaine, heroin users, did start with marijuana based on the pre-sentence reports. As a former municipal prosecutor, I saw many 18, 19, and 20-year-olds arrested for simple possession of marijuana. Most of these young people qualified for a diversionary program known as a conditional discharge. The conditional discharge means, very simply, that they didn't have a criminal record as a result of the arrest. As these cases were coming through the Trenton Municipal Court, and there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds per year, there were times where I thought that there had to be a better way. But then, quite frankly, you'd have the parent of one of these young people come in, and to learn that the current encounter with law enforcement was the first time that the parents were learning about their son or daughter's issue with marijuana, and that prompted them to get help. Recently, the County Prosecutors Association of New Jersey issued a letter that opposed the legalization of marijuana. In support of its position, the association relied heavily on the Rocky Mountain High report, which detailed several alarming facts which resulted from the legalization of marijuana in Colorado. There was a significant increase in traffic fatalities involving drivers who tested positive for marijuana. In 2012, 10.47, and I hate statistics. I really do. I went to school in Hamilton Township. I don't do statistics well, but they really do jump out at you. 10.47% of individuals between the ages of 12 and 17 used marijuana, compared to 7.5% nationally. The user rates in Colorado were dramatically higher than those nationally, and there was a 57% increase in marijuana-related emergency room visits between 2011 and 2013. Between 2008 and 2013, there was an 82% increase in hospitalizations due to marijuana, and frankly, the statistic that jumped out at me was comparing the period from 2006 to 2009 with the period 2008 to 2013. There was a 268% increase in marijuana-related exposure cases for children between the ages of 0 to 5. Additionally, the Rocky Mountain Hider report indicated that despite the legalization in Colorado, there was a dramatic increase in highway and mail interdiction seizures of marijuana, which was very high grade, that were destined for other states. And I just leave you with this thought from Colorado Attorney General Cynthia Kaufman, who commented on marijuana legalization saying simply, it's not worth it. When she was asked to comment on the proposition that legalizing marijuana will eliminate the black market, she said, and I quote, "I don't buy that argument. The criminals are still selling on the black market. We have plenty of cartel activity in Colorado and plenty of illegal activity that has not decreased at all." Again, thank you for having me here today. I look forward to be part of this conversation, and frankly, I'm looking very forward to hearing Dr. Sabet and Dr. Nathan speak.